call this number right here if you want to adopt a kid right at this moment.
In the eyes of an angel.
That's all they was missing with that slow, sad
seriously,
music.
No, seriously, yeah.
Well, what's good, everybody? This is Blaze Reviews, where we hitting you with all the latest movie reviews, but on a higher level. I'm Kay.
And I'm A.Rick.
If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the Blaze crew where we stay getting stoned off all the latest movie-related stuff. But as for today, we got to take a hit of the latest comedy joint, kind of rolled up by Son Anders, who brought us hits like Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2. And this next comedy about adoption is called Instant Family. And Instant Family follows Pete and Ellie, who are looking to expand their family by adding some kids of their own. Instead of going about the old-fashioned route that takes a long time of having natural childbirth, they decided to go with adoption. And thinking it's going to be a fast and easy process, they meet Lizzie and her two siblings and quickly realize that adoption may be fast, but it ain't easy. So, I mean, going into this movie, what kind of got you lit to go see Instant Family?
Well, I'm familiar with Son Anders' work, and I find it, legitimately entertaining.
Yeah.
Like
I said, he did with Daddy's Home.
Yeah, I love the first
2.
Daddy's Home. And Daddy's Home 2 actually isn't a huge drop-off from the first one. So I was expecting some good things.
Yeah.
Him working with Mark Wahlberg. I think they worked really well.
Third time together and stuff.
Did he do Sorority? Or what was the...
He did. I think he had a part in Neighbors and all that
Neighbors,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
But I think he might just been like the writer.
Okay, well, Rosamund Pike was in those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, okay, these people are all familiar with each other, and I like Rosamund Pike doing her comedy thing in the Neighbors series, and I love Mark Wahlberg and I love what he brings in the Daddy's Home series.
Yeah.
So, I was hopeful.
You think Rosamund Park's in this movie?
Rosamund Pike? Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry, Rose Byrne.
You pulled me there. I don't think she's in this movie.
Rose Byrne, the other British person who's always playing an American. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rose Byrne. Yeah, she was in Neighbors, and she has some great comedy chops.
Yeah, and this kind of movie kind of has some of that Daddy's Home feel to it, some of that Neighbors feel to it and stuff. So I thought maybe it could be kind of a good little high from you got from those kind of movies, but maybe this movie let's be like a downer or something. Let's find out as we get to all the highs and downers we got from Instant Family. Let you know that you should go Blaze to go see this or not. So let's start off by getting some of the highs. So, I mean, what was the first high you got from taking a hit of Instant Family?
Well, I love the chemistry between Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. I mean, I just was loving their relationship as a couple. I was man, they play off each other really well.
I kind of figured they would play off each other kind of well because their styles seem kind of fit to play well to each other and stuff.
Right.
And this was a good fit, I guess, for Mark Wahlberg kind of comedy and stuff because his stick all together is just him mouth blabbering a lot in every movie pretty much.
Yeah, it's weird.
And serious role that could kind of take you out of a movie and stuff like that.
Like Mile 22. But yeah.
But no, play like a badass
it worked. It worked in this movie, and
because it fit his character a lot and stuff.
Right. Another high I had was just the way they depicted the adoption process. I thought they didn't stick too much to the negative or too much to the positive. They had it was pretty balanced.
A realistic viewpoint of it.
It's very realistic. And I'm not a foster child or anything, but I just thought outside looking in, there's gonna be your good moments, your growing moments, your tough moments,
And I heard that from some of the people that was out in the screening coming out, they're like, "Hey, I was adopted," so I kind of felt some of this stuff on a personal level.
Oh, okay, well, good. So it confirms they kind of captured that.
Yeah, and I was worried at first because when it first started off, I was like, "This is just a PSA for adoption." It seemed it started 10 minutes into it about a big speech. About
he was
adoption.
"Is there gonna be an ad for an adoption agency on this movie?"
They gonna stop the movie. Call this number right here if you want to adopt a kid right at this moment.
In the eyes of an angel.
That's all they was missing with that slow, sad music.
Seriously, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I thought after it kind of picked up and started being more realistic with adoption and stuff. And I was like, I can see all this stuff actually happening.
Isabela Moner's character, Lizzie, I thought she was fleshed out really well.
Oh,
yeah. Just, that struggle that her character was going through. I thought
she was the teenager who's kind of still attached to her old parents.
Right.
And stuff.
And I thought the way that they went about it with her character was really solid. Yeah, so I had a lot of positives from that.
Yeah, that was a good part in terms of character, but unfortunately, that's probably the only part that had good character development. As we get into some of the downers we got from this movie.
Move this man!
So, I guess the first big downer I got from this movie was just the characters in general.
Yeah.
Like you said with her, she was okay in her role and
Right.
stuff, but she was just another stereotype. She was
Right.
the angry, moody
This is the angry
and stuff.
teenager, yeah.
Same goes to her siblings, who was like the dumb kid who just get hurt every 5 seconds.
And, oh my goodness. Literally like a clumsy fool.
And then the little girl was just the girl who screamed all the time.
Right.
Like, okay,
Mhm.
those are just generic
Yeah,
stereotypes.
didn't get her away. 2 seconds later, she's just screaming at the top of her lungs. Yeah.
But then Mark Wahlberg and them, their chemistry together was good and stuff, but I thought the character was just really stupid.
Well, yeah, there was a total lack of motivation on their parts.
As to why they want to adopt the kids in the first
Right,
place.
like I get that you never have kids, you were working for careers and stuff, but
They don't really bring that up, though.
Yeah,
like
they
a
don't. I mean,
big point or anything.
I thought they weaved it in fine with the story, but they weren't even trying to have kids.
Nah.
So it was just like, so you just up and adopt. Like,
yeah,
you-
they didn't like mention like, oh, let's try to have a kid. And like, no, I
Right.
don't want to do it that way. Let's do it this way.
Yeah.
They just kind of like, oh yeah, you joked about adopting a kid, so I thought about adopting a kid, and here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were trying to put an emphasis on the fact that they wanted to be good people, because she mentioned that like 100 times, and actually, Octavia Spencer and the other Tig Notaro, yeah, the 2 social workers,
Yeah,
they did a good job at least of like keeping everything, giving people a reality check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're not terrible people, but like this, and here's the reality of the situation. Yeah, that was good, but like their motivation was lacking.
yeah,
At least it was weak. They didn't carry it through like as strongly.
yeah. Because literally, they just saw like a picture of kids online. They're like, we need to adopt kids, a 5-year-old little baby. Then they meet Isabela Moner's character.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we need to adopt a 15-year-old character.
Yeah.
We only want 1 kid. Then they're like, oh, she comes with 2 other kids.
No,
We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Here's 2 pictures of kids. Oh my God, we gotta adopt all these kids. I'm like, really? Y'all just making decisions like that. And stuff.
Yeah, so that aspect, the characters came off as like total cartoons at times. Like they got upset with Lizzie, Isabel Moner's character, and then like the grandma comes in, and like 1 second she's like, "Don't pull that crap with us," and then it was like, "Got you a T-shirt." Oh my God, come with me. Yeah, I was like,
everybody's anger was easily diverted in like in any situation.
in like 1 second.
They have this
It was
huge
like,
problem with
dude.
anything, and there's like, hey, here's a candy pop. Oh, snap, I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
Whatever you used to
I
do.
love you. You're the best. It's like, huh? Yeah, that stuff was just straight cartoonish. It took me out of the movie a little bit.
And even the characters, I thought as a whole, they were just like, damn, we got to make a scene with everything we do and stuff. Because anytime like the characters were like, the kids would like go out of character and like be bad kids or something, they were like,
Yeah.
okay, I got to make a big scene in front of everybody at this little boy's birthday party.
Right.
I'm going to ruin his happy birthday shit.
Yeah.
Just because you're on your goddamn phone. Hey, everybody, look at me. Get off your phone. Like, come on, man. Every time they had an argument, they had to do it in front of
they
everybody.
had to blow it up.
Go in the middle of the street and make sure everybody saw it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they thought that was going to be funny and stuff.
Yeah,
But
no,
overall, it wasn't that funny to me.
It wasn't. I thought that like they were doing their best job at comedy when they were just letting the characters play off of each other. Instead
Oh, yeah,
of,
like when Mark Wahlberg was doing his thing, I was like, okay, I got some good chuckles here and there from
right.
that.
But when they started forcing it, I was like,
Yeah, because anytime you saw that little boy come on the screen, I'm like, oh, he's about to get hurt somehow.
yeah.
Oh, there
It
he
wasn't
goes.
even funny. It was never funny.
Even
Yeah.
that big, like, dramatic part they tried to do with him, the little boy and stuff,
Oh yeah.
where they act like he's Ricky from Boys in the Hood getting shot. I'm like, come on now. He got a nail in this play.
Seriously, like, yeah, they were literally going for like that level of drama, but it was not. The stakes were so low.
Because they were trying to like set it up where like, oh, this is the moment where all the kids going to turn around and embrace the parents. I'm like, nah, it's not really working out
Yeah,
well
it's
for
not.
me.
It's
It's kind of coming off as funny a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're right.
Because y'all are playing up way too much.
Big time.
So were there like any other big downers you got from this movie? Or?
I thought the first act was strong from like from Rose Byrne and Mark Wahlberg's standpoint, but other than that, I was like, man,
This is
this
really
is
lacking.
Yeah, it came in kind of weak.
It just got really generic and stuff. Even with the ways they were trying to get jokes and stuff. Like I say with all the physical comedy and stuff.
Right.
And
I like the foster support group scenes. I think they could have maybe used more of that to expand on some things with the characters, but they didn't have enough of that stuff. Yeah.
So I mean, what would you kind of rate this movie though?
I would give this a solid Reggie. I think if you love Sean Anders movies, I think you'll be thoroughly entertained. Now I'll say this: people were laughing at a lot of the jokes, and I wasn't mad at them laughing. Like I'm like, okay, no, I get like that is silly. There's times where I'm like, why are y'all laughing? That is so not funny. Yeah, but what about you?
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Like this kind of fits with the Daddy's Home kind of stuff. And before this movie, I tried to watch Daddy's Home, and I was like, I don't even feel like finish this movie. I kind of felt like that with this movie.
Yeah.
I kind of want to leave and just like, I'll catch it later when it comes on DVD or something like that. So with that, I mean, this is something you ain't got to rush to go see in theaters. So I'll say a high past that shit, Just barely missing some Reggie, but I'm not gonna rewatch this crap anytime soon. Probably won't adopt after watching this movie neither. So that PSA did not help.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna adopt. Yeah.
It's really not the kid gonna be this stereotypical.
Oh
I guess.
man, yeah.
But I mean, hey, that's just our high opinion. What we want to know is, what did you guys think of Instant Family? Were you excited to see this Mark Wahlberg-led comedy? Are you a fan of like the Daddy's Home, Neighbors kind of sequels? I mean, movies that Son Anders kind of make? If you are, let us know by hitting it up in the comment section below. And hey, if you like what we do here, hit that like button. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe. Join the Blaze crew where we always getting high off all the latest movies, movie reviews, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm Kay.
And I'm A. Rick.
And always remember, blaze it.